Yeah. Is it weird being interviewed now?
It is weird being interviewed. Because it's like I'm used to giving people the questions now.
Yeah.
So you'll probably find halfway through the interview I'll start asking you questions.
Okay.
Throwing them at you.
I'll be really awkward and give you one-word answers.
No, I won't. I'm very... I've got used to it now. It's weird. At first I found it very difficult presenting and actually asking people the questions, but I suppose you just get used to it in the end. So I think that's why it's become a little bit easier in the last probably 3 or 4 weeks. But I had to sort of get my personality more and more across in interviews and stuff, because I suppose I'm just used to being able to interview now.
Yeah. Did you ask people all the annoying questions you've been asked in interviews when you first started?
I think it's different for us on the Xtra Factor, because we have to ask the questions like, how's the performance? Did you enjoy tonight? Did you have fun tonight? What were the judges' comments like? It's very generic questions that you have to ask because people want to know, but also you want to ask the questions that are interesting as well, and people at home are like, oh, when you want to ask that question? So we try and be as honest as we can, and try and be as how do you journalists sort of do it? You kind of say it in a way that you know you want them to give the answer that you want.
We just make it up as we go along.
Maybe. I think you're more clever than that.
Well, on that theme, I think you and Louis Tomlinson did pretty well at making Caroline Flack feel like the most awkward girl in the world.
Well, it was about banter, really. I think, you know, the thing about Caroline is she's always up for a bit of banter. I think she was just unfortunate at that point when she was like, I don't know what to do. You know, because I think Louis was doing a lot more than me.
You still had a hand in it.
But it was funny though, and she took it so well. She's a great laugh, Caroline. She doesn't care about things like that. It was great banter as well, and the boys loved it. And it was a good interview. I really enjoyed it. It was good to see the lads as well.
Did she talk to you about it before? Like, don't say anything about it.
No, we heard. Obviously, we rehearsed, and like we never rehearsed with the boys, and obviously we gathered that obviously that it was going to be a bit of it was going to be a joke about it or two. But obviously, halfway through the interview, you know, Louis kept saying it and kept drawing onto it, which was fun. But I think it threw Caroline quite a bit. I think she was a bit like, what, you know. It's hard because you construct an interview where you want to talk about them and talk about their careers and what they're going up to and talk about the contestants, and obviously Louis kept drawing on the fact that, oh, so Harry, what do you think of that and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a bit strange, but it was fun.
Yeah. And we all wanted you and Caroline to get together. And we're all still waiting for the episode where you're going to like propose to her live on air or something.
I think that we get on really well with Caroline and me, and we're great banter, and we always have fun on the show, and we're always play on it a little bit, but I think there's a little bit of 13 there. We get on really well anyway.
She's a lovely looking girl.
And we're great. I mean, I've always said that, you know, I've never shied away from the fact that, you know, me and Caroline have a great relationship because she's also very hot as well and very attractive. So we get on really well. There's nothing going on. We're just mates. Yeah. And yeah, simple as that, really.
So it's not why you have to wear the tight trousers to avoid any embarrassing.
I just try
Caroline
and impress her, really.
Not to strap down little Ollie.
No, I just, you know, I can wear what I want, really.